Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwarah, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. वासुदेवेन्द्रयोगीन्द्रं नत्वा ज्ञानप्रदं गुरुं मुमुक्षूणां हितार्थाय तत्त्वबोधो विधीयते. हरि ओम तत्सत्. Tattvabodha. In the last class we have seen up to the what is the meaning of this gross body, sthula shariram. We have recollect how the procedure of the Tattva Bodha teaching is taking place. So that the Guru will tell one particular definition, and then from that statement, the listener, the student, asking the question, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? So in that way, now we have come up to the last but one question is Tattva Vivekaha Kaha. Then for that, what do you mean by Tattva Viveka? The student asked. The teacher says, Atma Satyam Tadanyat Sarvam Mithya iti, like that. This is called the analysis or discrimination about the Tattvam. Atma Satyam Tadanyat Sarvam Mithya iti. Then when the Guru you said this statement, then immediately the student asking, Atma means what, sir? Then for that the Guru given a negation of 11 things which we know. Now if we negate all these 11, then nothing remains what we know except the knower. So in the process of negation, this is called in Vedanta neti neti vakyataha. So while telling that, the Guru said, Sthula Sukshma Karana Sharira Vetiriktam. Three bodies. Atma is that which is not these three bodies, which is beyond these three bodies. Now, the same three bodies to explain, the Guru said then, otherwise, my dear, I can say Pancha Kosha Atitaha, Sun, which is the apart from beyond these five uh, sheaths, koshas. Not only that, it is beyond the three states of your daily experience, avasthatraya. And while telling that, he used a important, crucial word, sakshi. So I go through in a day waking state, dream state, and deep sleep state. But I, the knower of these three experiences, not change. I am the Sakshi. And this I, Sakshi, is the Satchidananda Swarupaha. So in this statement, lot of words are used. Now one word taken for the analysis. That is what we are doing in the last class. Then immediately, who listened this big statement from the Guru, Atma means Guru negated 11 things and declared that three things. Sat Chit Anandam Rupam, whichever is there, that is Atma. Then naturally, student asked, Sthula Shariram Kim? That is what we are studying in the last class. I already explained the condition of the gross body, the cause of the gross body, the function of the gross body, and the nature of the gross body. Sthiti, Karanam, and Karyam, and Swabhavam. Those three, the four are said by the teacher, which Panchikruta Panchamahabhutaihi Kritam. This gross body is made up of the combination of the five great elements which have combined themselves, and after the combination and mixing of all of them, this gross world or the gross body. About the gross world will come later, gross body generated. And the differences between this body and other body and so many animals and all that, that is because of the satkarma janyam. This is because of the jiva's own punya, whatever he done a good meritorious actions. And this body is a house, a residence for this jiva to experience his past actions results, sukha dukkha, sukha dukkhadi bhoga ayatanam. Ayatana means abode or the house. And this is called sthula shariram, or it is called shariram. In the sthula shariram itself, is shariram word is there. And not only that, the Guru explained about the shariram means, which has undergo the six modifications. It is called Shad Vikarat iti Shariram. That also I explained. What are the six Vikaras? Asti, Jayate, Vardhate, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate, Nashyate. So these, which is having six Vikaras, its Swabhavam is six Vikaras. Its function is helping the Jiva to undergo the Sukha Dukkha experiences. What is the cause? Your own Punya. And what is its state? It is a combination of the five great elements. After telling this, now the question asked by the student is Sukshma Shariram Kim? Sir, please tell me what you mean by Sukshma Shariram. Sukshma Sharira means a subtle body. That we said gross body. Naturally, Sukshma means subtle. Now, the definition given here, apanchikruta panchamahabhutaihi kritam satkarmajanyam sukha dukkhadi bhoga sadhanam पञ्चज्ञानेन्द्रियाणि पञ्चकर्मेन्द्रियाणि पञ्चप्राणादयः मनश्चैकं बुद्धिश्चैक एवं सप्तदशाकलाभिः सह यत्तिष्ठति तत् सूक्ष्मशरीरम्. Because it is subtle sukshmam, its combinations are more. 17 ingredients together called the Sukshma Sariram. Okay, what is the uh, condition, cause of this Sukshma Sariram? That is Apanchikruta Panchamahabhutaihi. It is generated, created by five great elements only, but not after combined. Before combined, all each one of them, apanchikruta. There we use panchikruta. Here apanchikruta means before they merge each other and share their parts. Apanchikruta. Then it is also a reason, cause for this is the satkarma janyam. Satkarma janyam only. Because gross body is a satpunya karma, so this sukshma sariram also. And what about its function? Sukha Dukkhadi Bhoga Sadhanam. That is Ayatanam. That is only just a residing place only body. But in the body, somebody should be there to function and experience the Sukha Dukkha. The sadhanam instrument, the staying place, but from that staying place, I do the transactions as a house tenant in the house. He stays there, and from there he do the transactions. He goes out and comes and takes rest and all that. So that sadhanam instrument is this sukshma shariram. So in fact, the gross body is a helping as a one way of sadhanam instrument, and actually the experience here is the mind. So sukshma shariram. And Sukshma Sarira means still I am explaining you detailedly. It has got all these ingredients and the parts. What Pancha Jnanendriyas, five sense organs comes under the Sukshma Sariram. What are they? Uh, Chakshu, ears, eyes, nose, tongue, and the skin. So all five sense organs. And not only that, the five organs of the action also, karmendriyani, pancha, okay, the hands, the legs and hands, and the ear, mouth again, then the excretion of the fecal matter and the reproductive organ. So, like this, in Sanskrit, if you want to say, chakshush, chakshushrotram, then juha, sparsha, charmam, and the smell, the nose. And karmendriyas, legs, hands, tongue, and the reproductive organs, organs of the excretion and as well as the reproductive organ. So five. So all this together, 5 plus 5, 10. Now, Pancha Pranas also are there. 5 pranas. Prana, Apana, Samana, Udana, Vyana. So 5 pranas are. All these pranas are, prana is one only, but because of its function and in a particular area in the body, they are divided into as the 5. For example, from the throat to the nose, it is called pranavayu, and from the chest to the and from the chest to the umbilicus navel is called samanavayu. From the navel to the down up to the anus is called apanavayu, and then from the throat to the above, the head is called Udanavayu, and which is moving in the whole periphery at the skin level of the body, in the entire structure of the body is called Vyanavayu. So the 5 have got different places in the body and 5 functions also. So functional difference is there. So after that, now Manas 1. So 15 plus 1 Manas, then Buddhi another one. So altogether, if you count, there is all Evam Sapta Dasha 17. All this combination together, which is there, that is called Sukshma Sariram. Manas, actually, the Antakaranam is going to be described slowly. So I'm not explaining much because each and every heading topic is going to be asked as a question and elaboration is going to take place. Then, after that, then the student asking, so okay, this 17 combination, which is also a born out of the Punya Karma, and the made up of the apanchikruta panchamahabhutas. Okay, sir. Now tell me, what are these five Gnanendriyas, the organs of the knowledge, the sense organs? What are they five? श्रोत्रं त्वक्चक्षुः रसनाघ्राणम् इति panchagyanendriyani. So these are the five Gnanendriyas. No need to give much explanation. We are all having that five Gnanendriyas. Okay. Now, when it is functioning here in a particular individual person, Vyashti, we will call it as uh, a golakam or a organ. Okay. But when it is functioning in the samashti level or in the veshti also, the shakti which is manifesting through the eyes and ears and making them to function, it is called indriya devata. Indriya devata, samashti. So the corresponding shakti of the samashti, uh, eyes, power of the eyes, power of the ears, power of the nose, all these like samashti level, there is a energy which we will call devata or devi shakti, and that shakti is a infinite shakti, but when it comes to a particular individual body, it becomes finite. That's why sometimes one person's eyes functioning well and another person's eyes are not functioning. Even in one person also, one eye is functioning well, one eye is not. But when a problem comes like this, a non-functional state in the one individual person, it doesn't mean that the total samashti, the seeing power, hearing power got any problem. That is as it is. For example, to understand this, in one room there are two, three bulbs, okay, and one bulb got fused, and another bulb is functioning. That means what? Which is the cause to make the bulb to shine and function? The inner current is not reaching to this bulb because it got fused. In the same way, so we can't say that electricity is not there or electricity is dead. Electricity always there. In the same way, the gadget is not capable of now expressing that particular Shakti. So, in this way, if we remember, now here, what are the things are in the name of the Indriyam and the function of the Indriyam and the corresponding Devata, the Shakti. Now, Shrotram Indriyam, it is for hearing. Shrotrasya Devata. For this year, the Devata, Samashti, total corresponding Devata is the Devata. Devata. Vacho Vayuho. For the skin, the presiding deity is the Vayu Devata. And Chakruhu Suryaha. For the eyes to function, the Surya is the corresponding Devata at the Samashti level. And Granasya Ashvinau, because here the two nostrils are there for smelling. That's why here Ashwani Kumaras they say. They are considered as the celestial physicians. So Ashvinau, dual case. Then, so in this way, these five, in between I forgot one. Rasanaya Varunaha, for the tongue, taste, okay, tasting power is called Varuna Devata. So in this way, Five corresponding energies or the devatas are there. Iti Gnanendriya Devataha. These are the presiding deities of the Gnanendriyas. So I told you what are the five Gnanendriyas and which are the presiding deities names also. Then this Shrotrasya Vishayam what? What is its function? Shrotrasya Vishayaha Shabdagrahanam. Recognizing the sound is the function of the ear. Vacho Vishaya Sparshagrahanam. The function and the action of the skin is to feel the touch. Sparshagrahanam. Then Chakshoho Vishaya Rupagrahanam. The function and the capability of the eyes is to see the forms and the colors. Rupa Grahanam, mainly form. Every form will have different color. Then Rasanaya Vishayaha Rasagrahanam. The function of this tongue is seeing the taste. All six varieties of Shadruchis it is able to differentiate and recognize. Then Granasya Vishayaha Gandhagrahanam iti. The function of the nose is to smell different smells. That means each organ has got only a boundary. Eyes can see only the forms and the colors. Ears can listen only the sounds. There is no entry for the eyes in the periphery, in the boundary, in the territory of the ears. And the ears cannot enter into the territory of the nose. In this way, every indriyam organ functions in its own limitation. At any cost, because eyes both are not functioning, one day eyes are tired, the ears cannot go and say that okay, instead of you I will do your function, your activity. Not possible, never. Then what are the karmendriyas? Vak pani pada, vak pada, vak pani pada upas pada payupasthani pancha karmendriyani. Vak, Pani, Padam, Payu, Upastha. These are the Sanskrit words. Now, when they explain, you will understand. Vak means speech. See, the mouth and tongue do two functions. This is two in one. That's why it is very dangerous. We have to control. Once a person is able to control these two, talking and eating, then he can conquer all other organs also. But it is very tough. We need a lot of strength and determination. Now here, Vacho Devata Vanhi, the presiding deity of this speaking power, okay, speaking power, not tasting power, speaking power, Vachaha, because speech is a karmendriyam. Devata is Vanhi. Vanhi means fire, Agni. Or sometimes in Shastra it is said as the Bruhaspati also, or it is Saraswati also. The names are different, but generally, technically to say it is a Agni Tattva is the cause for this speech. Okay? Agnirme vachi pratishtita, like that in Veda it comes. Then Hastayor Indraha, for the hands, the presiding deity is the Indra, the god of the heavens. Lord of the heavens, leader of the heavens. Padayoho Vishnu. The presiding deity for the legs is the Vishnu. And Payoho Mrutyuhu. Payu means the defecating organ through which we release the fecal matter. Payuhu is the Mrityu Devata. The Yamadharmaraja is the Devata. Here, Mrityu Devata means cleaning and removing process. Dane. When the population increasing, no, he cannot keep this. Once if the his allotment, his lifespan is over Ayushu, he has to keep on take the all dead people. He has to make the people to die. He has to make the living beings to die. Then only the space will be there. Like that cleaning and clearing process. Mrityu Devata. Upastasya Devata Prajapatihi. The deity of the reproductive organs is the Prajapatihi. Prajapati. I'm just reading like a very elementary book, like because each one again we will listen more and more when we study more and more. In this text, it is just introducing this is the body, my dear. Your gross body is this, and your subtle body is this. In the subtle body, these are the parts, and each one is not alone. You have the eyes and nose and like that. Even small insect and the bacteria, virus also having their own sense organs. So all that power is one energy only for each organ presiding deity. Then, after telling all the five iti karmendriya devataha, these are the presiding deities of the karmendriyas. Now, what are the functions of these five karmendriyas? Already we are telling, but here what Guru explains also will just complete it. Vacho vishayaha bhashanam. Speaking is the vishayam, the function of the tongue. Then payoho vishayaha, payoho vishaya, sorry, panyoho vishayaha vastugrahanam. Pani means hands. Panyoho, you have two hands, no, dual. The function of these hands is catching and holding the things and taking here and keeping there. Vastu grahanam. Padayoho vishayah gamanam. The legs are meant for to move from one place to another place. So gamanam. Then payoho vishayah malatyagaha. The organ of the excretion, removing the all unwanted dirt from the malatyagaha, sending it out. Then upasthasya vishayaha ananda iti. The function of the reproductive organ is, of course, reproduction will take place, but what it actually gives here, other says ananda. There is a pleasure in that. A corneal pleasure is there. Okay? The conjugational pressure is the pleasure is there. So upasthasya vishayaha ananda iti. That's why Taittiriya Upanishad says how these other creatures are born. They are all born Anandat eva khalvimani bhutani jayante. Anandena jatani jivanti. Anandam prayantyabhisham vishanti. All these jivarasis are born out of this corneal pleasure, ananda. But you have to note it here. Here, ananda means not brahmananda, not the absolute bliss. It is a relative borrowed ananda or pratibimba ananda. It is not a total or original. So it is only a sambhogananda. When a male female met together, sambhogananda. Or that's why it is called putranandam. So children will come. So in this way, the functions of the five sense organs are also explained. After that, now the question about what about the third body, sir? Karana Shariram. Karana Shariram Kim. What is the meaning of the causal body? O Guru, please tell me. Then the answer gives Anirvachya Anadi Avidyarupam Shariradvayasya Karanamatram Satswarupa Ajnanam Nirvikalpakarupam Et Asti Tat Karana Shariram. To explain and understand about the causal body is slightly difficult because it is no gradually from gross to we came to subtle, then subtle to we are going to the subtlest, we can say, because one reason he says here, uh, this is the karana matram, this is the cause for the other two bodies actually to come into existence and to function. Okay, karana matram. For what? Sharira dvayasya. Which is sharira dvayam? Stula shariram and the sukshma shariram are functioning and came out of this karana shariram. But karana shariram, to explain, it doesn't have any ingredients like this to say. That's why first he says anirvachyam. It cannot be described, it cannot be explained, it cannot be talked of. But we'll try to say something, but it is difficult to grasp. That's why anirvachya means you cannot say about it. For example, here in the deep sleep, we are going into the karanavastha only, unmanifest form. Now you tell me about the deep sleep. What is there? I don't know anything. I don't know anything. What you did there? I didn't do anything. But I felt so happy. I am relaxed. After sleep, only you will tell. In sleep, you cannot say. So, anirvachyam. That's why there it is avidya rupam. There is only ignorance is there. I don't know anything. Arana Shariram, when we are slept, there only we have to recognize now in waking state by listening, oh, that state of sleep where I have gone, I gone to my cause. I merged with my cause. Then that causal body, Karana Shariram, again throwing me out as the Sukshma Shariram. And when Sukshma Shariram wakes up, then recognition of the body, identification with the physical body happening. Like this, we have to um, guess. We have to guess with our own experience only. Anumanena. So it is a avidya rupam. When avidya ignorance only is there, I don't know. But there is a bliss. Even though it is ignorance, there is a ananda, bliss is there. That 6 hours, 8 hours, we are totally so much free from all the entanglements, all the sufferings and the not only sufferings, have sorrows and the pleasures of this mind, the world, people, possessions, relations. Nothing is available there. So when nothing is there, but I am there, that's why I am able to enjoy. Enjoy means happy. No any doubt, no any difficulty, no sorrow, because I don't know anything. So every day, every creature enter into that it's actually causal state. Okay, Karana Shariram. And this is not only Anirvacham and Avidya Rupam, cannot be described, and it is a form of ignorance. It is Anadi also. Since when this causal body, Karana Shariram, is there? Anadi. There is no beginning. There is no beginning. Because there is no beginning, uh, there may not be end also. Then how to go get out of this ignorance of that? That all Vedanta will tell you later. Right now you understand this much. Because it is Anadi, even Avidya is Anadi, this Karana Shariram, but Vedanta tells later, yes, even though it is beginningless, but it has got the end. How that all higher discussion. Now, after that, another word, Sat Swarupa Ajnanam. What ignorance actually there? I don't know anything. Okay, if I don't know anything about the world, objects, and my body, my mind, but what exactly I am? I am there, no. I am there. Because I am there only, I am able to say after wake up, I slept so well. I slept so well. But what I am, my Sat Swarupa Ajnanam. Even I don't know what I am there. I don't know about me. Sat Swarupam. Sat means here existence also, whether it is there or not, doubtful. So Sat Swarupa Ajnanam. But one thing we can say, there is no any distraction, there is no any vikalpam. That's why it is a nirvikalpaka rupam. No any kind of, there is no mind at all. And because there is no mind, there is no any vikalpas, any thoughts. And it is a nirvikalpam, thoughtless state. Thoughtless state. But mind is there or not? Mind is there. Unmanifested form, mind is there. Thoughts are also all subsided, gone into the unmanifested state, and then again they will manifest. So, here, one, according to the science, also, if you see, nothing can be created. The law of conservation. Srishti, creation means, even Shastra talks about it, not to prove and say that there is a new creation, new thing is done, nothing. Nothing can be created, nothing can be destroyed. That is the law of conservation. Matter converted into energy, and energy is converted into matter. So, in this way, this game of manifestation, unmanifestation, manifestation, unmanifestation happening. Okay, so this is in this causal body, this karana shariram. In this way, it is a cause for the after that only we wake up and again start functioning through the mind. So first, the mind blossoms again. If the mind closes half, it is dream. When the mind completes, gets closed, is called sleep. And when again mind opens little, and that is dream. And again it opens fully, it is waking state. So always we go through the corridor of this dream and to the sleep. From sleep also will come through the dream and waking. Always that is the door. But sometimes we may remember the dream, sometimes we may not remember the dream. That means the mind has to first come to its own imagination, the past memories or something. Then only slowly it will connect to the outer world, the gross body and world. So in this way, Satsvarupa Ajnanam and Nirvikalpaka Swarupam. So in this way, which has got these futures of Anirvacham, Avidya, Anadi, and cause for the other these two bodies, and Satsvarupa Ajnanam, Nirvikalpaka Swarupam. The six qualities that is called Yadasti Tat Karana Shariram. Okay, I hope that you are able to understand something, my dear. Okay. If still doubts will be there, slowly, slowly, more deeply when we study Vedanta, we will understand. Now, here, then, okay, Guruji, you explained about the gross body, subtle body, and the causal body. Now, next, you said in that definition for Atma Kaha, what? Avastatrayam. Avastatraya Sakshi, you said. Avastatraya Sakshi. Now, before telling the Avastatraya Sakshi Kim, in the text actually that is only that comes in the as the third part. But in the second part, the Guru said, uh, Panchakosha, Panchakoshatita San. So, being we discussed just now the three bodies, now let us see the five koshas also little bit. I told that day itself the little more expansion and elaboration of the three bodies is itself is the five bodies, five koshas. So that we will see first. Then we'll come to the avastatraya as the question answered there given Guru. Panchakoshaha ke. What are the Panchakoshas? Then Guru says Annamayaha, Pranamayaha, Manomayaha, Vijnanamayaha, Anandamaya Cheti. Anandamayaha iti chati. Cha iti. So these are the five koshas, my dear. Then immediately one by one the student asking, now tell me, sir, Annamayaha kaha. What do you mean by Annamaya Kosham? Annamaya Kosham means gross body only. But the definition I will give you, no? Listen. Annarase naiva bhutva. Because of eating the food, the essence of the food, Annam means here matter, one meaning. But here Anna means the matter or the food which is consumed by the people or the creatures because of its essence, this gross body. Now, to understand this, actually, this point, when the parents of our parents consumed before I born, they ate the food. When they are eating the food, that food only is converted as the Shukra and Shonita, the semen and the ovum. Yes, the egg and the sperm. So, in this way, without eating the food, how that will form? That's why this gross body, Panch Annamaya Kosham, is made up of the Annarasayenaiva Bhutva, created by Annarasam. Annarasenaiva Vruddhim. After, in mother's womb itself, we need the again Amma. Whatever mother eats, that food we also share inside. And after come out of the mother for 1 year, 1.5 year, we will drink the mother's milk. So that is again Annam only. Anna means food. That essence only making this body to grow. So born out of the Annarasam, living, growing out of the Annarasam and Vruddhim. Then Annarupamaya, sorry, Uh, then after that, it will Annarupa Prithviyam Yad Viliyate. Then again it goes back to the matter Annarupa. Annarupam is what? Prudhivi. Prudhivi is the matter, but we cannot eat the mud directly, but which are all born and come grown out of that soil only. So it goes back where? Whether you burnt it, whether you dig and put in the under the ground, it merges, goes back to the Annarupa Prithvi. That word is important. It is Annarupama, which is in the form of the food or the matter, the Prithvi. It goes back Prithivyam Yad Viliyate, which goes and merges in it. Tad Annamaya Koshaha, Tat Stula Shariram. What we discussed in the beginning, Sthula Shariram, is nothing but this Annamaya Kosham. This Annamaya Kosham is made up, grown because of, and gets merged into the only Annam. See how true it is. Then immediately the student asks, okay, Pranamaya Koshaha Kaha, Pranamaya Kaha. What is the Pranamaya Kosha, the pranic body? प्राणाद्याः पञ्चवायवः वागादीन्द्रियपञ्चकम् प्राणमयः कोशः. The five pranas together and five sense organs together, okay, the five sense organs are brought into the pranamaya kosha. Together, this combination is called pranamaya kosha. Five pranas names already I told when I'm telling about there. Prana, apana, samana, vyana, udana, vyana. So these five pranas together and corresponding connection to the five these sense organs functions all together is called pranamaya kosham, the subtle body, the pranic body otherwise. See, this physical body, anatomical body is intact, but as soon as the pranas not functioning, the incoming and outgoing the air is stopped, and the pancha pranas are not functioning, the body gets collapsed, isn't it? Or we can say some other way, energy body. Pranic body means energy body. Physical body, physiological body, then we come to the mental body. So in this way, not only these five pranas, they have got upapranas also that he didn't mention here. Just I will tell the names, which are called Naga, Kurma, Krikara, Devadatta, and Dhananjaya. Some subtle functions they will do: sneezing, yawning, belching, vomiting, this kind of blinking. These are all involuntary functions are there, which are very important in the body. Otherwise, sometimes whenever necessary, the sneezing required. Whenever required, the blinking is required, the belching is required, vomiting is required. So all these kind of subtle functions are controlled by those five upapranas also. And this pranamaya kosha is not visible like the physical body, isn't it? Physical body only we are seeing, and it is little subtler pranamaya kosha. Then next manomaya kosha kaha. What is the meaning of manomaya kosha? Oh Guru, please tell. Manascha Gnanendriya-panchakam. In the above, I think I said by mistake, Vagadindriya-panchakam means there five karmendriyas. Sorry, five karmendriyas, the organs of actions and pranas. And here, Manomaya Kosha, मनः मनश्च ज्ञानेन्द्रियपञ्चकं मिलित्वा. So prana and five karmendriyas are get mixed together. Mixed means together is called pranamaya kosha. Mind and the five organs of sense organs are together called militva. Yo bhavati, whichever is there, sa manomayah koshaha, that is called manomaya kosha. That is called manomaya kosha. So then here I need not to explain much mana. Okay. Again, later definitions will come. What is the meaning of manaha separately? Now, Vijnanamaya Kosha Kaha. What is the meaning of Vijnanamaya Kosha? Buddhi Gnanendriya Panchakam. Same five Gnanendriyas are there, but still there is higher mind which is called Buddhi Militva together. Yo bhavati sa Vijnanamaya Kosha. Now, Buddhi, mind and Manas and Buddhi. Manas means mind means lower mind, we can say for understanding right now. Buddhi is the higher mind. Higher mind means what? Which discerns and discriminate is called. Okay? That again going to be explained later. So, Buddhi means higher mind. Intellect, we say otherwise, which has got the discrimination, discerning power. So, Buddhi and five Gnanendriyas are together is called Vijnanamaya Kosha. So, see, when we come to the mind, it becomes more subtle again. That's why it is called Sukshma Sariram. Pranam itself is Sukshmam. At least we can keep the finger here and we can feel the prana. But can you see my mind? By my way of talking and my way of behavior, you understand this person's mentality is like that. But what do you mean by mentality? Mind is a stuff to see, like any either a pot or the uh, any other object. Is like this paper. Can you see? No, we can see the gross body. Pranic body also we can't see because all these functions are happening. Walking, talking, going, taking, and all that. So for prana is there. And mind, no, we cannot see unless otherwise a person expresses. Even I myself cannot see the mind or as a object, but it is there with me. So in this way, then naturally buddhi also. Then fifth kosha, anandamaya kaha, which we told there as karana shariram, causal body. That only here explaining. एवमेव कारणशरीरभूता भूत अविद्या अविद्यास्तमलिनसत्त्वं प्रियादिवृत्तिसहितं सत् आनन्दमयकोशः. My dear, which I already said about that Karana Sharira Bhutam, that only we call here as the Anandamaya Kosha. Because there is Ananda in the sleep where you become go to the unmanifest form. Karana Sharira Bhuta. But there is Avidya, already I said to you. And Malina Sattvam. It is there is a some no activity, no Rajoguna, no hyperactivity, nothing. But Sattvam is there. But that Sattvam is dominated by, covered by the Tamoguna. That is called here Malina Sattvam. And then that only becomes the cause for Priyadi. Vritti Sahitam. Priyadi Vritti Sahitam means what? After that, when you wake up, there you won't desire for anything. In deep sleep, you don't desire anything. But when you get up after that, also, that ananda lingering taste is there in you. That's why later on, when you come to the waking state, which expresses as the Priya, Moda, pramoda. He didn't tell here priyadi, adi, etc. What extra? Priya, moda, pramoda. Priya means the joy at the thought of something. Okay, I will tell you the example of going to the window shop. You are just going on the footpath and seeing so many clothes or jewelry shops, and from there you see immediately your eye are attracted to some color saree or something, and you will feel happy. Hey, it's so nice. That is called priyam. And just by just thought of seeing, then moda, then you go and purchase it. You will ask and bargain and get it. Then you will get much more ananda, which is called moda. That is only priya, first one. Second stage is moda. Okay, this moda means joy, and it is meaning. That's why in Vinayaka's hand it's called modakam, which gives the joy, the giver of the joy. Modakam, moda. So you possessed it, you got it, and you took the pack and came, and tomorrow is the Diwali. Then you open it, and after bath you will wear it, and you will see yourself in the mirror. Then what comes? Pramoda. Promoted modam, anandam, prakarshana modam, promoted. The joy of experiencing. So, what are the three? The joy of the thought itself, the joy of possessing, and the joy of experiencing, literally. So, Priya, Moda, Pramoda. So, these are the from that ananda only it droplets like it is coming here. That's why it is called priyadivrutti sahitam sat anandamaya koshah etat panchakosham. This is about the panchakosha. I think you got some information, some understanding. Okay, now let us go to the next question. Avas avasthatrayam kim. Sir, you said that time Atma is Avasthatraya Sakshi. It is the beyond the three states. Then Guru says, answer for this, Jagrat Swapna Sushuptyavasthaha. The Sanskrit words, the terms also should fall in our ears, because later on, either in Bhagavad Gita or any other text, when we read, we will be more get the clarity by listening many times, even though we don't know the Sanskrit thoroughly, for no problem, but you just start listen. Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti, these are the three avasthas. Then immediately disciple asking one by one question. Jagrat avastha ka, what do you mean by actually the waking state, sir? కొంచెం please explain me detail, give me little. श्रोत्रादिज्ञानेन्द्रियैः शब्दादिविषयैश्च ज्ञायते इति यत् सा जाग्रदावस्था. By the five organs of the senses and knowing the sound, form, smell, touch, and taste, all these vishayas. So we are able to know all this in the waking state only. In deep sleep, you are experiencing any of these Sabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha? No. In dream also, in dream that is not related to this waking world, but there which are already the mind created. Everything mind creates there, and the mind alone. That topic is different. It will come later, Swapnam. Now here, Jagrata Avastha means waking state, where you use your five sense organs and you transact with this world. There are only five fields, either Shabda, either Rupa, either Sparsha, or smelling and touching. Hearing, seeing, touching, smelling, okay, tasting. What else is there? And when you are able to do that, doing that state is called waking state. Okay. Then this waking state experience, who is experiencing this waking state, teacher giving for that state of experience and the experiencer a technical name. What is it? Sthula Sharirabhimani Atma Vishwa iti Uchyate. Now, in this waking state, by using this physical body and my entire organs of senses and action, I myself feel that I am the body. There is some abhimana, my body, I am the body. And to this, who is saying this, identifying with this physical body, that fellow is called Vishwa, technically. Vishwa iti uchyate. Okay? Remember that much only. Don't worry what is Vishwa. Vishwa, individual, a body identified personality is called Vishwa. So, in this way, Sthula Sharirabhimani Jagrata Avastha Ka. Then, next class, we will go further. What about Swapna? What about deep sleep? Or like that. The further discussion will continue. We'll conclude here for today. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ हरि ओम तत्सत्